Maryland Digger here. I'm going to show you today, before I go out, I'm going to try and get a couple of hours of detecting in, but I wanted to show you what we're working with as far as equipment goes, and do a little bit of an air test for you. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, I use, as you can see, if you don't recognize that, it's the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, it's one of the cheaper models out there. It's, I think, arguably, if you're going to get started in metal detecting, you want to start out with a machine like this, because if you find out you're not into it, or you don't have the patience for digging up trash 95% of the time just to get the 5% of good stuff, then you're going to be upset with yourself if you spend more than $150, which is about what this unit costs now. I've had it for about 2 years. Didn't really start getting serious about metal detecting until about a month ago when my son showed an interest in it. So I probably am going to want to upgrade soon, but I just wanted to show you how this can be useful, especially for newbies like me. It almost requires you to be a little bit more alert with the types of targets that you're detecting, because you see right there in the center of your screen that meter doesn't do anything. I've heard people say that they even go as far as to put either clip the wire, open the housing up, clip the wire to it so that it doesn't work anymore, or even just paint over it or put a piece of tape over it to keep it from being a distraction. Anyway, it says that it's a target indicator. It's supposed to give you an idea of the signal strength that you're getting. I don't know what you do with that kind of information. Honestly, every time I get a tone, the needle just jumps around. You can't even ascertain where the needle has gone or stopped when you do get a signal. So I recommend you just ignore that altogether. It's got a lot of parts here where you can adjust it, make it more comfortable to fit you individually. Obviously the coil, I think it's about an 8-inch coil. The coil is 100% adjustable, just like any metal detector that's out there. There's an armrest. And then you have your settings for discrimination and sensitivity. And then you have a toggle switch in the middle that has 3 different settings. One is for discrimination, one is for all metal, and one is for tone. And I'll explain that to you in a minute. And then here's your slot for your headphones. I don't use my headphones right now, mainly because my son likes to he enjoys hearing the tones when we go detecting. If I'm swinging, if he's swinging, then I want to hear the tones. Either way, especially with this detector, you want to pay close attention, and for some people, headphones are a must-have as far as being able to hear and decipher in between what each tone is telling you. This unit is very good if you know how to use it and you understand what each tone means. So we're going to go ahead and start a new video now for the air test.